Bengals Zack Moss played with a broken neck for 7 weeks. NFL injury news. Imagine playing 2 months of NFL football with a broken neck, unaware of the ticking time bomb in your body. That's the chilling reality Cincinnati Bengals running back Zack Moss faced in 2024. A reality that could have ended his career, or worse. But here's where it gets even more jaw-dropping. Moss didn't just play through the pain. He had no idea his neck was fractured in 3 places until weeks after the injury occurred. Now, as he cautiously returns to the team in 2025, his story isn't just about resilience. It's a stark reminder of the invisible risks athletes face. Moss's journey back to the field has been anything but ordinary. After being placed on injured reserve following Cincinnati's Week 8 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles, he revealed to The Athletic's Paul Dehner Jr. that the numbness in his arm during that game finally prompted tests. The results were staggering. His neck had been broken since Week 1. And this is the part most people miss. Moss admits that if he'd known the severity of his injury, he likely wouldn't have continued playing. It's a decision that could have altered his life and his career forever. The aftermath of this revelation is equally compelling. Moss's injury forced him to rework his contract, taking a pay cut to remain with the Bengals. He's currently on the non-football injury NFI list, a placement that underscores the unique nature of his situation. Unlike most players recovering from season-ending injuries, Moss's rehab required him to avoid movement entirely, allowing his neck to heal naturally. This lack of conditioning is why he's not on the physically unable to perform PUP list, where players typically land after major injuries. But here's the controversial part. Should Moss have been pulled from play sooner? Or is it the athlete's responsibility to self-report symptoms, even when they seem minor? Moss himself admits his neck was really sore, but neither he nor the team suspected a fracture. This raises questions about player safety protocols and the pressure athletes face to push through pain. Is the NFL doing enough to protect its players, or are we normalizing risk in the name of the game? As Moss inches closer to a potential return, his future remains uncertain. The Bengals guaranteed him $375,000 in April, ensuring his spot for now. But whether he'll be ready for the start of the season is anyone's guess. What's undeniable, though, is the sheer relief that he's here at all. A broken neck could have ended in tragedy, but instead, Moss is a testament to resilience and a cautionary tale for the league. So here's the question for you. Should athletes be held more accountable for reporting injuries, or does the responsibility lie with team medical staff? And how far should the NFL go to ensure players aren't risking their long-term health for the game? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. This is a conversation worth having. Bengals cut ties with Zack Moss after injury. NFL updates 2025. In a surprising move that has sparked debate among fans, the Cincinnati Bengals have parted ways with veteran running back Zack Moss after just 1 season with the team. This decision, announced on Wednesday, comes as the Bengals continue to reshape their roster in pursuit of a stronger, more dynamic offense. But here's where it gets controversial. Moss's release raises questions about the team's long-term strategy and their handling of player injuries. Moss, who is 27 years old, began this year's training camp on the non-football injury list due to a neck injury that ended his 2024 season prematurely. This injury was a significant setback for the running back, who had signed a 2-year, $8 million contract with the Bengals in 2024. After his injury, the team restructured his deal to $1.7 million for the 2025 season. However, the Bengals' decision to release him will result in $1.88 million in dead money against the salary cap, while saving the team $1.2 million in cap space. During his brief stint with the Bengals last season, Moss shared playing time with Chase Brown, rushing for 242 yards and scoring 2 touchdowns in 8 games. Despite his limited time on the field, Moss showed flashes of potential, leaving fans to wonder what could have been if he had stayed healthy. The Bengals' offseason moves hint at a shift in their offensive strategy. The team signed veteran running back Samaje Perine and drafted Taj Brooks, a promising rookie from Texas Tech, in the 6th round of the draft. These additions suggest that the Bengals are prioritizing depth and versatility in their backfield. And this is the part most people miss. The team's willingness to cut ties with Moss, despite his injury, could signal a broader trend in how the Bengals manage their roster and handle player contracts. So, what do you think? Was releasing Moss the right call for the Bengals? Or did they act too hastily? Could his injury have been managed differently? Or was it a necessary move to free up cap space and make room for younger talent? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective on this divisive decision.